What's happening, everybody? Bone here with Real Breaks. We're ready to get into 2022 Topps Heritage number 6. We got two cases in front of me here. Gonna need someone to pick left or right, and then we'll get started on case number 6 of Heritage for the night. Nice little neck crack there. Left or right? Left or right? Freddie Freeman negotiations expect to reach conclusion in the next 24 hours. Ooh. Going with the left case. Thank you, Josh. They're not saying where. Well, maybe they are, but I don't have the volume on, obviously. Freddie Freeman expected to make a decision in the next 24 hours. I saw that the some people had MLB or predictions on where people were going to sign and stuff. They had Carlos Correa sign with the Yankees. I am not a fan of that. I'm not a big Carlos Correa guy, so hearing that he might sign with my Yanks is not what I really wanted to hear. He is one of my most despised players in baseball at the moment. So there we go. Let's do it, Josh. Let's find a little Trotsky. There we go. All right. Let's get to popping. Who else is hanging out with us here? Josh is in the house looking for a little Trout. Maybe some Ohtani. Pete Alonso, box topper, starts us off. Should probably just hit that Trout Ohtani dual auto that's on the checklist. I wouldn't say no to that. One thing to note is so far throughout the breaks today, we have not hit a real one auto yet. No red ink yet. I've hit some pretty cool autos throughout the day, but no real one numbered out of 73. I think it's just about time we change that. I've already been scouring eBay for some nice Heritage finds on there. Heritage is such a fun product. Such a good product. Each box will deliver either a relic or an auto. And then we'll also be looking for any variations. They'll be flipped over backwards, and it'll also tell us what the variation is on the back. Then we'll be looking for some chrome variations as well, or some chrome parallels, I should say. Base are numbered out of 999, and then they kind of go down in like 673, 573, 373, 273. Those are the ones that I've seen so far. Those are the parallels. We'll also have the black borders. Rumor has it that those have a print run of 50. They're not numbered. But rumor has it, print run of 50 on those. Here we go. Box 1. Good luck, everyone. Looks like we got a relic in this first stack here. We also got a green in this first stack. Patrick Wisdom green out of 273 for the Cubbies right off the bat. There you go, Cubs. Cubs are going to Scott. This little Patrick Wisdom gold cup. 32-year-old gold cup, by the way. He's not a young fella. And for the crew, little Haterade. Hater and the crew going to Pete. There you go, Pete. My man Hater. We'll see if he's still a member of the Brewers at the end of the year. So it looks like we got another case here where the, actually maybe it is. They are flipped over. Sweet. Good stuff. So the high number short prints are going to be flipped upside down. So that's how we'll know if we got a high number short print or not. Those ones are not high number short prints. Those are just an insert. High number short prints fall roughly one out of every 3 packs. How about a little image variation? Luis Robert. Hey, yo, Eric. Eric with the White Sox. So right in the corner there it says image, kind of small letters. So there we go. That's what I appreciate. Oh, is that what you appreciate about me? What breweries are you out to? Oh, I know you said you can't hear, but maybe, just maybe. The green in the mitt right now is a Patrick Wisdom Gold Cup for the Cubbies, and that is on a 273. Been a solid first box so far. See if we can get a nice little Wander base. I'm really digging that the high numbers are flipped around for us. It makes it easier for the shippers and the sorters. Carter Kieboom. Trent Grisham. They were just talking about the 2019 playoff game between the Brewers and the Nationals, where Trent Grisham booted that ball in the outfield, gave up 2 runs on it, even though I don't think that would have made any difference on those 2 runs scoring. But that right there was when the Brewers decided that they were going to get rid of Trent Grisham, and in return pick up Luis Arias and Eric Lauer. Eric Lauer. Still not upset about that trade. I'm okay with that trade. All right, moving on to box 2. Killebrew on your box topper for the Twins. Looks like Amel's got a few spots left on a football break, and that's his last break of the night as well. My whole night was spoken for by about 1:30 this afternoon. Heritage was going like hotcakes over here. I got a nice little addition for my house yesterday. Was it yesterday? I guess it was like this morning. I bought it like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I was watching TV last night and I said, you know what? I need to upgrade my sound system here on this TV. So I bought a Bose soundbar. So I'm going to be getting that on Wednesday. Pretty jacked about getting a little extra oomph. A little extra oomph as I'm watching TV. Maybe shake the house a little bit. Get Rachel all mad at me. It's okay. It's worth it. Yeah, I got something flipped over here in this first one. Ooh, a redemption. I know Wander is a redemption. That's kind of exciting. Who else is a redemption? This is my first redemption that I've pulled so far. We'll just set that right there for now. This is my first time pulling a redemption. I have not seen one yet. but I was in my scouring eBay. I did see that Wander is a redemption. Has anybody else seen any redemptions? I know Trout is live. Trout Inc. is live. Maybe Ohtani might be a redemption. Very well might be. Gotta leave you guys in suspense a little bit. Wander base. Edward Olivares, high number. Ryan Weathers is a high number for the Padres. Might have a box of no parallel and no variation, which I have seen before. Johnny Cueto, high number for the Giants. All right, here we go. Let's find out what that redemption is. Come on. Gas is good, and you? I'm hoping to make you even better right now. Due to receive a real one auto. Sammy Long for the Giants. Oh, I was hoping so much for Wander. Sammy Long for the Giants. Giants are going to Pete. So we got our first real one auto. Got our first real one auto. Sammy Long for the Giants. Salvi Perez. I don't know a ton about Sammy Long. Maybe he'll turn out better than Wander. Who knows? It is quiet in here. It most certainly is. Quiet little Friday night. Nobody had any guesses on what the redemption was or thoughts on what the redemption was. Maybe I'm getting boring. I don't know. Maybe I'm not fun to talk to anymore. Who knows? It's the beauty of the game. Yeah, it's true. You really never know. I feel like a lot of those Bowman guys, you really never know. One thing I always enjoy doing is I really like going back and looking at old drafts and seeing like what happened to everybody. You know, seeing what like top 15 picks ever made it and what first rounders all flopped that never even made the majors. And it's always kind of fun like looking into the later rounds too. Wikipedia is great for that kind of stuff. Because they don't make you search through them all. You can search through them all if you want to. But the fun thing is they always say, like, other notable picks. Relic for the Phillies, little Aaron Nola. Going to the Phils. Francisco Mejia going to the Rays. High number. Nolan the Phillies, going to Jeff. Matt Beatty for the Dodgers, high number. Looks like we got something flipped over coming. Couple cards flipped over coming. Maybe there's nothing with these cards. Oh, well, how about that? Thank you, Printer Air. Or, Packaging Air. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah. 3 black borders in 1 pack. The black borders apparently have a print run of 50. They're not numbered, but they have a print run of 50 apparently. And we just got 3 of them in 1 pack. That's a fun little pack. Park for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan for the Pirates, and Jonathan Villar for the Mets. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. And Yelich. Image variation for the Crew. I think this is 3 straight cases now where we've had Yelich image variations. Nope, we didn't have one in the last one. 3, 4, and 6 have all had Yelich image variations. Aquino high number. I really dig the image variations. Big time. I don't think I've pulled the Vlad Jr. yet. I haven't pulled the Vlad Jr. yet. Hopefully it's the one of him being like a little kid. That'd be cool. Out of 672, Cal Raleigh out of, or 673. Sorry, 673. Cal Raleigh refractor chrome. 549. That one's going out to the Mariners for Matt. 645 out of 673. Jake Cave, Twins. I gotta pull that Vlad Jr. one now. Another Wander base. I gotta see what it looks like. I mean, I guess I could just look it up on eBay after the break, but I'd rather pull it. Second Wander base. Tyler Rogers for the Giants. Throws like 82 miles an hour. Does it for box 3. Moving on to box 4. Come on. Either the cards moved around or there's something really thick in that one. Probably the packs just moved around. Bryce Harper. So we finally got our first real one auto. I have also not pulled a dual relic or a triple relic. I would be on board with that. Or maybe a triple auto for the Reds, huh? Or do they only have a dual? I think they have a triple. Okie dokie, Artichoke. Box 4. Box 4. Victor Carantini for the Padres. Another Wander base. 3 out of 4 boxes with the Wander base. Chris Stratton for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Christian Arroyo, Red Sox. He was drafted by the Giants, right? Yep. Played for Giants, Rays, Cleveland, and Red Sox already in his short career. Kind of a little traveling guy. A little nomad there. Pete Fairbanks, Rays. I think we got a relic down the bottom of this stack. Journeyman, that's the word I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't think of the term. So I came up with nomad. I mean, it means the same thing, right? Nomad. He was drafted pretty high, too. I drank the Christian Arroyo Kool-Aid. Bought a couple of his autos. Didn't work out well for me. Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies. Michael, bad news. That's happening. That's happening for me in 7 months. 7 months. Then I will feel all the pain. Here you go. Cubs, Wilson Contreras. Who'd you have in this break? The Braves? Nothing crazy for the Braves just yet. We actually got our Save the Dates shipped out yesterday. All of them are in the mail now officially. Now we're looking at the caterers. Is what we're looking at now. We were trying to get the food truck, but it sounds like the food truck plan kind of fell through. So now we're actually looking at regular caterers now, which is okay. Got the DJ set up. Like we really have most of the planning is done. Well, I should say Rachel has most of the planning done. She's been going hard. Food is the most important. Yeah, we're she sent me a couple to view over to like take a look at, and I really liked a couple of them. One of them had like really nice appetizers, and they laid out exactly how many you would get and how much the price would be. So like that's a big thing for me is when you're organized enough to tell me how much this appetizer feeds and how much it's going to cost per every like 25 people or something like that. So that one went a long way for me. think we're gonna be, or we should be okay on the booze. We're actually having it at a brewery. Like the place is like it's an old ranger station that was turned into a brewery, and then out back they have like a shed for, you know, weddings and such. And then we're also getting tents, a big old tent out there too. So we should be okay on the booze side of things. Because if we run out, we just say, hey, go tap another keg. It works out pretty good. Does sound great, doesn't it? The one thing that was another wander base. The one thing that was kind of annoying was as I'm going through all of our Andrew Knapp, not Andrew Nags, Andrew Knapp. We're going through all of our guest lists and stuff. How about Frederick Freeman, image variation, going to the Braves? There you go, Michael. Joins the break. And in the first box that you actually get to watch, you get a nice little image variation. There you go. Good stuff. I was going through the guest list, and there's people that I want to invite, but I have to invite all my cousins. And the thing is, I haven't talked to them. I don't talk to my cousins a ton. So I kind of hope that everybody kind of RSVPs and lets us know who's coming and not, so I can know that we're not going to be over our head count. Freddie Freeman is a high number as well, apparently. So we're not going to be over our head count, so then I can just go and invite the other people that I really wanted to. Some of my cousins I still talk to quite frequently, and I would like to invite them. But there's other ones that I haven't talked to in so long, but it's one of those things where, like, if you don't invite one cousin, you shouldn't invite any of them, kind of thing. So that was one thing that was kind of annoying. I just have so many of them. Maikel Franco. O's. Josh Van Meter. He's with the Diamondbacks now. I pulled his auto out of gallery a few years back. All right, box 6. The redemption is a Sammy Long Real 1 auto for the Giants. I know. I was thinking the same thing. I saw one person. It was actually an ex-girlfriend of mine. Still friends with her on Facebook and stuff like that. But she actually made it her her profile, like her Facebook status, to say, if you have not RSVP'd for my wedding, please do so. And I'm just like, I don't know if I would post that as my Facebook status, because then right away a whole bunch of people are like, didn't get invited, do I get to crash your wedding now? And I'm just like, ooh, messy situation. Anything for the Mets yet? You got a black border Jonathan VR so far. Those have a print run of 50. Yeah, the 73 design is very clean. That is a mess, isn't it? I'm just like, I showed Rachel. I'm like, Rachel, we are not doing this if people have not RSVP'd. We will message them directly and say, hey, are you coming? All right, box 6. Halfway point box here. Hot box. Hot box. Strasburg for the Nats. Brandon Marsh for the Angels. Nice hit, Josh. Mullins for the O's. Rodon, now a member of the Giants. In this, still a White Sox, though. I like that Brandon Marsh. Ooh, Sammy Long. It's kind of weird seeing our auto flip backwards. Sammy Long, so you got the real one was a redemption. Apparently, his regular ones are signed. There you go, Pete. That's kind of strange. Ketel Marte for the D-backs. League leaders, look, we're going to random for that unless somebody owns 2 of these teams. D-backs to Dan, Cubs, to Scott and Fish, to Rob. So we'll run a random for that at the end of the break. Seth Beer. That is really weird, isn't that? Because, I mean, all you have to do is, it's just a different pen. I think. It's just a different pen. Unless the card itself is actually different this year, but I don't think the card itself is usually different than they just hand number it. For the Fish, TJ Freddo for the Reds. Refractor, Rafi Devers out of 673 for the Red Sox. There you go, Matthew. Traitor. Yu Darvish, Padres. Vidal Brujan for the Rays. Hey, how about a Shohei Ohtani image variation? Yes, 1 hot box per case. You got it. I think it's actually 1 hot box per case on retail as well. At least I picked up a hot box back in 2019 of Heritage. Which really caught me by surprise because I really thought that hot boxes were just in hobby. But apparently you can have both. So the live auto that he had was not a real one auto. That's just the base auto. But then the real one auto is signed in red ink and hand numbered. Usually out of whatever year it's doing. So this would be out of 73. And usually it's just a different pen. The card, I think, is usually the same. It's just a different pen. They use a red pen for it instead of a blue pen. So it's a little bit weird that he has a live auto, but then his redemption is a real one auto. So just a little weird. The redemption is his base. I always thought the real one autos were. I always thought the real one autos were the red ink ones. But I could be wrong. Well, that makes it extra weird. That makes it super extra weird, Jonathan. Maybe his pen ran out of ink. Maybe that's what happened. His pen ran out of ink. I don't know if I've ever seen that before where I would like to know the story behind it too. I've seen it before where people have had redemptions and autos, but the one or the other would be a sticker. Like I've seen it happen in, 2022 Series 1 that happened, and Wander and Bruhan both have live ink, but they're sticker autos, but then their on-card stuff is redemption. All right, box 7. Freddie Freeman, high number short print. Jeff McNeil, Clubhouse Collection relic for the Mets. There you go, Jonathan. Josh Van Meter. Maybe they didn't print all of his cards yet. It's something weird. Wilson Ramos for the Guardians. Got something flipped over coming. Francisco Lindor, image variation for the Mets as well. Back-to-back hitting for the Mets and Jonathan. Mr. Smiles. Mr. Smiles. Adam Engel for the White Sox. Show us a nice chrome color here. There's another Wander base. Wilmer Defoe. Not Willman. Or Willem. Willem Defoe. Too loud where you're at? Hater. Then you also got the Yelich image variation. Everybody must be out having a fun time tonight. Everybody's out in the town tonight, it sounds like. It is Friday after all. We got another black border coming. Arenado high number. Black border coming up. And we also have a Gavin Sheets out of $9.99 for the White Sox. Ryan Stanek. Man, do we get two more again? Heck yeah, we got two more. Brandon Belt and Luis Patino. You have to work in the morning? Well, you know what? We're both hanging out now because of work-related things. I'm working. You're working. We're all working. Caleb, did you see the rest of your Brewers break from earlier? Steve, you know what? Sounds like a perfect night to me. That sounds like an absolutely perfect night. You know, I found out that after I got a little older, going out to like bars slash clubs is not nearly as fun. Definitely not nearly as fun as it was back when I was 22. Tatis. Ooh, Franco Retail Blue. Nice. Good. It's way better than a nightclub. Way better than a nightclub. It's always weird when you go to bigger cities and they call, like, bars, they call them nightclubs. Like in Fond du Lac, we always called them bars. Yeah, let's go to the bar. And we had a friend come in from a college buddy that came in from like a bigger city, and he's like, we go to the club, and I'm like, what do you mean? What club? And he's like, the club. We're gonna hit the club? I'm like, you're talking about a bar? He's like, yeah, the club. So it always was like confusing to us whenever he would say like, let's go to the club. What's up, Javi? How you doing, man? Alrighty, here we go. Max Stassi for the Angels, high number. And Luke Williams, auto going out to the Phillies. Yeah, I felt a little brave today, so I went with the Braves hat. The Phillies going to Jeff. There you go, Jeff. Find yourself a nice little auto. I haven't moved that. We gotta switch that around. Ohtani. That's better. I was like, boy, I never switched that around. I found out tonight that I need to buy an Angels hat, though, too, Javi. Because I didn't have one. So, I think I gotta buy myself one. Maikel Franco for the O's. Break's going pretty good so far, Anthem. How you doing, man? Been a fun night of breaks. Heritage is always a ton of fun. Oh yeah, how'd you do? I haven't opened any opening day yet this year, but I heard it's pretty lit. Yeah, I just said lit. It's okay. Bregman for the Stros out of 673. Belly Bomb short print for the Dodgers. $151. Astros going to Jeffrey. Ryan O'Hearn, Royals. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Just saying it because why not? I was about to say Liddy, but I felt like that might take it a little too far. So yeah, I went with just lit. Please forgive me. Jake Rogers for the Tigers. Two bellies and a Harper commemorative patch. Oh, sweet. Sounds good, Anthem. Sounds like you had some good boxes. Yeah, Oneil Cruz has rookies in here. Isn't that cool? When I saw that too, I'm like, hey, that's pretty neat. Because he was not in Series 1. And the figures are holding up fine. These packs don't suck to open. Carl Yastrzemski. These packs don't suck to open like Gypsy Queen or Archives did last year. So everything's going good. Got the nice serrated edges for you. That's the big thing, is you just have to have those serrated edges. And everything will be okay in the world. Yeah, I kind of had the same reaction as you did. Like, was that Oneil Cruz? Yeah, I feel good. Feel good. Feel dizzy. Stupid dizzy. No, I feel great. Just a tiny bit congested here and there still, but overall, feel good. Which is why I'm ready to rock and roll until about 1:30 tonight, ripping some Heritage. I appreciate you asking, bud. It was nice being able to have my voice back, actually. Because now I feel like I can laugh again without actually possibly going into a coughing fit. And it made me feel pretty good, too, because I got nobody sick around here either. So nobody else caught whatever I had. Because otherwise I would have felt bad. So here we go on box number 9. Jake Cousins, my guy, my dude. The Turtle, La Tortuga is a high number. If it isn't for the White Sox. Well, for the White Sox, you did actually get a Luis Robert image variation. Black border, Matt Manning going out to the Tigers. Alex Cobb is also a high number. So yeah, so you got the image variation of Lou Bob, and I don't think anything else really just yet. We had one pack, Eric, and it actually was followed a couple boxes later by a different pack. But one pack definitely had a packaging error. The pack contained 3 black borders. 3 black borders in one pack. And then we had another one where it was 2 black borders. Ooh, French back. Bobby Bradley French back. I've hit 1 mini so far, number out of 100. This is my 3rd or 4th French back. French backs are numbered this year. Out of 73, 58 out of 73 on the French back. The Guardians going to Josh. Did I say Josh? I know you got the Angels too, so we'll just hide the Bobby Bradley back there as well. Yeah, so the mini was for the Cubs. It was numbered out of 100. I can't remember who it was. It was a rookie pitcher. Dylan Moore. So I can't recall who exactly it was. Oh, it's kind of funny. It was this guy right here, Manuel Rodriguez. That's who the mini was. It's funny that I turned to put those cards in there and it was literally the card right at the top of the stack. Andy Ibanez. High number. I think we're still looking for either an auto or a relic in this box. Orlando Arcia, Braves. It's right there, actually. What's up, Doe? Doe, I just got done listening to your podcast. I absolutely love it. I am one of your faithful 13 listeners. There's nothing up my sleeve. These are not the Cubs you were looking for. Luis Patino for the Rays. Kershaw for the Dodgers. Big dumb animal. Oh, so I went and I looked up that Shazam stuff. Kazam. When he was talking about the Shazam movie cover, he was actually talking about the Kazam movie cover. He's like, he was a genie with his arms folded. That's what Shaq was doing on the cover of Kazam. H2O James. Eloy. But I think College Humor did a spin-off of Kazam, and they had Sinbad in there. Oh yeah, you were in the last break too, weren't you, Eric? Yeah, I'll tell you. I think you were. Eric, and number 5. I don't see you in number 5. It was number 4. Number 4, you had the Athletics and the Royals. It looks like, and also the Giants. So not number 5. You're looking for number 4. Yeah, Wisconsin laid a big egg today. Davis did not play well. Davis did not play well at all. And I think that's what kind of hurt them. I mean, a lot of hurt them. Early predictions on who's going to win the NCAA tournament. I'm taking the same team I take every year, and they always let me down. I'm going Duke. But they always let me down. Donaldson for the Twins. Going to Pete. Brian Shaw, high number. George Mason. George Mason, who... I don't think that George Mason has actually been like a thing since that one year they were the Cinderella story. I don't remember who was on that team. As Drupal Cabrera for the Reds. That's who you're thinking too, Doe? The Doogies. Coach K goes out with a national championship under his belt. That'd be a Cinderella story. How about that? Mike Nelson Trout image variation. Looks like he's at Fenway for his image variation. Yep, so it's an image for the... So you got Ohtani and Trout image variations. That's pretty sick. Same case, 2 great hits. Tim Hill. Yep, Steph Curry and Davidson taking down Wisconsin. Yep, I will never forget that either. So I'm like, who's this Steph Curry kid? Oh, he's pretty good at shooting the basketball. I remember that too. $18-1. Ooh, I like it. Who was the team 2 years ago that took out Virginia? The first one that got knocked out by a 16 ever. Who was that team? Steph Curry? What happened with Steph Curry? Steph Curry is still playing with the Golden State Warriors. Kyle Gibson. Still with Golden State, still dropping dimes. Just doing Steph Curry things. Is this a quiz? Yes. It's called Ask Bone. Gutierrez for the Reds. UMBC. Yeah, I don't think it was NC Charlotte that took down Virginia. Oh, that was the second time that happened? I thought it was the first. It was UMBC. Or UM. University of Massachusetts, British Columbia? Or something like that? I don't know what it all stands for. The Retrievers. University of Maryland, Baltimore County? That's what it was? Well, thank you, Nick. University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Oh, that's amazing. I never knew. I remember shapes, not letters. Hey man, it works. Just go with the flow. Whatever works for you. Yeah. Yeah, they get upset by a number 16 seed, and then they go and they win the whole thing the year after. Avi, we're hoping that Duke takes the whole thing. Coach K goes out with a national championship. You heard it here. Oh, probably not even for the next. Probably not even for the next week. Probably the next year. Like those guys probably use that for so much fuel. The big freaking nachos, huh, Nick? There you go, man. There you go. I'd have felt bad for the seniors that were on that team that didn't get to come back and have that championship run they had the year after. So like they went out as seniors, losing to a 16 seed. Ugh, brutal. At least like the guys that didn't leave, you know, that didn't graduate or leave for the draft, at least they got to come back for some redemption the year after. Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. Yeah, the All-Star game. Yeah, you had the colossal nachos, Nick. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the All-Star game, if it ends in a tie, will be decided by a home run derby. You heard that correctly. I think it's great. I love it. Sorry, Hills laid an egg tonight, especially with the rubber match. I guess that could have actually happened. Get another ACC team in there. Oh, I mean, I can see it. I don't know if I totally understand why they would do it. Stranger Things, though. $27 days, baby. 27 days. Bats cracking and gloves snapping. Let's go. Another Wander base. Do you think that they would purposely lose a game just to help a fellow conference to get into it? Oh, okay, yeah, want another NC versus Duke game? Yeah, I guess. I mean that makes sense. Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean it would have been nice to have another NC versus Duke game, but yeah, it just doesn't make sense that they would lose on purpose just to help another team into the tournament. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You do you, Nick. I'm not upset. I actually ate a little bit not too long ago, so you're good. Nice Eloy out of 573 for the White Sox. Steven Duggar. Hey, and Nick Castellanos for the Reds. Clubhouse Collection relic. Pops set the all-time wins record today. Did he really? I didn't know that Popovich did that. I always liked Pop. Good for him. Who held the record before him? Pat Riley? Nice hit on that Eloy there, Eric. All right, 1 box left. $13 points for Virginia Tech. Don Nelson had the record. Okay. Was this our first buyback? I think that's our first buyback. Billy Champion going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Here's your 73 buyback. Larry Brown would have been another good guess there. Larry Brown would have been a pretty good guess. Little El Nino auto coming. Ooh, that'd be nasty. Tatis. How many autos have we had so far? 3? 3 autos so far? So that's what we've typically been seeing, is 3 to 4 autos. I'd like to go out on an auto in this one. Hit us one more auto. Let's go. Doe, did Baker draft yet? Am I up? I'm thinking about taking Tom Brady next, just because I really think he's coming back. Thinking about taking Tom Brady in the, what is it, the 18th round. Chad Tripp is still up. Oh yeah, Baker's after him. But yeah, I think I'm going with Tommy Brady if he's still available. An Otis Matt relic. Yeah, Watson got cleared today. I am, Eric. I am. Pat Riley was 1200th. So he was 5th. Okay. I had to expand your message there. I am taking Tom Brady in the 17th round. Watch me. Watch me. I mean, he'd be my 4th quarterback, so. Yeah. I mean, where does he land now? Doe over on Facebook just asked about Deshaun Watson and, about him getting cleared and everything like that, or the charges dropped. Rick Monday for the Cubs. Wasn't Rick Monday? Yeah, he'd be my 4th. It's a dynasty keeper league, 25 rounds. So this is a really kind of a cool auto, because wasn't Rick Monday the guy that went out and stole the flag from 2 guys that were trying to set it on fire? That was Rick Monday, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was him. Did he? I like that card. Because it was like back in like the 80s. If I remember correctly, 70s. I think it was 70s. 2 guys ran on the field and were trying to set the flag on fire. The American flag on fire. I'll send you the video. I think it was Rick Monday. But 2 guys ran on the field with an American flag, and they stopped in the outfield, and they were trying to start it on fire. And Rick Monday came over and picked up the flag and ran away with it so that he wouldn't let the guys start on fire. I think that was who it was. That's what it was in 1976. Perfect. See, sometimes I know baseball history. Tom was stealing my stories, Jonathan. I figured Tom would probably know the story being a Cubs fan. Kyle Muller for the Braves out of 999. Miami, Tampa, Indy, Seattle, and Carolina. Lots of teams needing quarterbacks. Yeah. I bet he ends up in... I could see in Indy. What a nice little wander. Jason Castro for the A's. Jordan Romero, Blue Jays. The public address announcement. Rick Monday, you made a great play. He did make a great play on that. He 100% did. I had mad respect for him after that. I'm like, you know what, Cubs? You're alright by me. Quick Trip was one of the greatest establishments ever. Yes, I absolutely love Quick Trip, and I also think that Quick Trip was one of the reasons why I gained like 50 pounds when I got to college. Eating Quick Trip food a couple times, like at least once a day, probably was not good for me in college. But dang, was it delicious. Omar Narvaez, high number short print for the Crew. Taylor Trammell and my boy Jesus, and that does it for case number 6. Got the bunk auto there, Nick. The way back, yep. Because you like, oh, that Quick Trip on the corner. And you know, when I first went to college, though, or when I first moved out of the dorms, my apartment was kitty corner from that Quick Trip. So I walked by that Quick Trip literally 3 times a day. 6 if you count going back and forth. It was awful. He might. So Wander stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Wanders in that one. It's not too bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There you go, Cassis. With the Rays, nice stack of Wanders. Unnumbered stuff that we did. What did Emil just pull? Eating a bunch of hot dogs off the right off the roller inside Quick Trip. That's amazing. Josiah Gray for the Nats. Tigers, Matt Manning. Belt, Giants, Patino. Rays, VR. Mets, Lindor is an image variation going to the Mets. Bruhan, Rays, Beer, D-Bags, and Luis Robert. Image variation going to the White Sox. Relics. We got Castellanos for the Reds. Donaldson, Twins, Kershaw, Dodgers, McNeil, Mets, and Nola, Phillies. Parallels, Muller out of 999 for the Braves. Eloy out of 573. White Sox, Bregman, 673 for the Stros. Gavin Sheets, White Sox, Raleigh out of 673 for the Mariners. And Devers to the Red Sox as well. Showcase, a little Jarren Duran hot box rookie Red Sox going to Matthew. The Cubbies. Oh, we actually had another. There we go. So you got Patrick Wisdom out of 273. Gold Cup. Contreras, patch, and a Rick Monday auto. Sweet stuff going to Scott with the Cubs. Luke Williams auto going out to the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies going to Jeff Sanders. The Braves. Oh, actually, hold up. First up, the Giants. You got a real one autograph redemption and also a live one. A little goofy, but both of those autos are going to Pete with the Giants. Freddie Freeman, high number short print image variation. The Braves going to Michael. Pittsburgh Pirates bringing home 2 of the black borders with the print of 50 on them. Key Brian Hayes and Hoy Park on the rookies. Pirates going to John. The Crew. Got Billy Champion, buyback from 73. Yelich image variation, and Josh Hader on the relic. Brewers going to Pete. And the Money Mitt. First up for the Guardians, we got 58 out of 73 French back, Bobby Bradley. Triple booklet of Lawrence, Trey Lance, and Zach Wilson. Oof. Well, all right then. That's big. And then we got Brandon Marsh, hot box, and Shohei Ohtani, and a Mike Trout image variations on both of those. That is a great break going to the Angels for Josh. The Guardians were also going to Josh on that French back Bobby Bradley. So we do have one card that we need to random here yet. And that one card is our Hot Box 2021 Rookie Outfielders. So we'll do it just like it is on the card itself. Which is D-backs. Oops. D-backs, Cubs, Marlins. Appreciate you, Javi. I'll be back again in about 35 minutes for another case of this stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. So here we go. We got the D-backs, Cubs, and Marlins. That's exactly how it is on the card. So Henry Ramos with the D-backs, Greg Diekman Cubs, and Brian Miller with the Marlins straight down. So dice roll this has to be 4 higher. Whoever lands up on top, bringing home this card. 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The Marlins bringing that one home. There you go, Fish. Who had the fish? Rob had the fish. Nice hit there, Rob. Good stuff, buddy. You too, Eric. Thanks a bunch for hanging out, man. I really do appreciate it. So there we go. Where's my pen? And my book. So there we have it. Like I said, I'll be back in 35 minutes for the last break of Heritage for the night. So come back and hang out for a little bit more Heritage at midnight. Thanks a bunch, everybody, for hanging out. Perfecto. I love it. Good, good. So thanks a bunch, everybody, for hanging out. We'll see you guys back here in 35 minutes. Bye-bye.